Oh. Okay. So you guys want to learn about skates? We got a lot to get into. Roll the intro. So a few things before we start looking at the skates. You really need to have an idea of what your goals are with skating, okay? And I know this may sound like I'm taking it too serious or not, but you really got to know, are you going to be skating outside? Are you going to be skating only in skate rinks? Are you going to be do you want to go to the skate park? Do you kind of want to do a little bit of everything? You know, you really have to kind of see what your goals are and what you want to do with the skate in order to pick your first pair. And once you have that, after watching this video, you'll know exactly which skate is right for you. I can't tell you which skate is right for you. I would be replying to everybody all day. That's why I'm making this video, so you can look and see which one fits all your needs perfectly. We're gonna talk about everything from an Amazon skate, the cheapest skate that you can buy, kind of the step up from the Amazon skate, which is a basic rollerblade skate. Of course, we're also gonna be talking about aggressive inline skates, slalom skates, free ride skates, the infamous 3-wheel skates, and whatever the heck this thing is. I don't even know what you would, can you do, that's a tire. So yeah, we got a lot to get into. We're gonna go from kind of the cheapest to the higher end. There's also two types of skates that I don't own, which are hockey skates and racing skates. I'll also be talking about those later on in the video with pictures and everything you need to know about it. So we have a lot to get into, like I said. Let's get in the first pair of skates. So I think the very first pair of skates we should talk about, the Amazon skates. Don't buy this skate. Long story short, do not buy this skate unless you're buying this for an absolute child, because the one benefit of this skate that all the other skates do not have is that it is adjustable. You can hardly see it, but trust me, you can adjust it very slightly. So I would say this is only good for little kids. I'm talking like elementary school kids, you know, 6 to 10 maybe, because their feet grow and they want to have something for a few years, not just for one summer. Anyone else should not buy the Amazon skate. I'm telling you, you're just gonna be wasting your money, even if you are just gonna want to have the base level skate, which we'll talk about now. This is the Rollerblade base level skate. Where do I begin with these? So this is a decent skate if you really want to just dip your toes in and figure out what skating is all about. If you want to just simply try skating. I say that because there is a lot of downsides to this skate. So a quick little backstory. I actually used to skate when I was in middle school, and I stopped for a long time, and I picked it up again when I turned 20. And this was the very first skate that I bought when I got back into skating, because I didn't know if I was going to like it or not. And it was good, but honestly, I would also stick away from this skate if you can. This is a pretty good price range for people that are, like I said, just want to try it out. But if you're looking to skate more long term, you're going to want to shell out a little bit extra money for the next level skate, and I'll tell you why. I rode these for about a couple months, maybe almost a year, and the whole frame down here got loose. And this is with consistent heavy riding, trying to jump around, city skating, all that sort of stuff. And another reason why you don't want to get this skate is because it's got a soft shell boot, okay? This whole thing right here where you put your foot in is called the boot, all right? The bottom down here is called the frame, then you have the wheels, and that's basically all you need to know about a skate. So the frame became loose, and yeah, it's basically unrideable at this point within a year, and that's with heavy skating. So that's why I said, if you're trying to really have some long-term goals of skating a lot, I would try and save up money if you have to get the next level, because it'll be worth every penny. The next level's maybe like 50 bucks more, and it'll just last you for much, much longer than this skate will. Oh, and one thing I should mention with the beginner skates is that almost all of them will have this, a heel brake, so you can stop like that. If you're not comfortable without using heel brake, then that's an option for you. And also, if you do end up getting these rollerblade soft shell ones, you can remove the brake easily. It's very simple. Let me get this one real quick out of the way. These are aggressive skates. These are for the skate park. If you want to ride skates in the skate park, buy this skate. Will other skates work? Kind of. Buy this one for the skate park. Do not buy this skate if you want to city and street skate. You will not be able to city and street skate because You see that wheel? It's tiny. You're gonna get stuck in every single crack you roll over. It's gonna be a nightmare to try and go up hills. And also, don't ride this at the roller rink. I've seen some people do it before and it's just crazy. With this skate, you only have 2 wheels, all right? One here, one there. You have no control over these middle 2 parts, which are basically your pivot points, and that's what you use to do a lot of tricks in the rink. But moreover, it's hard to explain, but when you're skating in a rink, you're skating in a counterclockwise direction, and this is your left skate. When you try to get your skate around that corner, you're gonna be scraping the floor right here when you're turning on that corner, because these skates aren't meant to do crazy turns like that. They're meant for the skate park. So please get these if you want to do only skate park skating. If you want to do a little bit of both, there are different skates out there. I think there's one called the USD Aeon 80s, and that one has 80mm wheels compared to these. I think these are 55mm wheels. You're not going to be flowing around in the city with these, so don't get these for the city. So this right here is my skate. This is what I use for everything. I skate these in the skate rink. I don't really go to the skate park too often, but I will put these on the skate park just to do some bowls and ramps. Obviously, you're not going to be grinding because there's no grind plates, and you're going to be getting a lot of speed in the skate park. So these are going to be the best skates that you can buy, pretty much. These are called the FR1 Skates. It's my personal favorite. And the reason why I like it, we talked about earlier. See that? That's a hard shell boot. So you're gonna get that hard plastic that will not deteriorate over time, and you can take a lot of spills in the city. It has a flat frame, which if you don't know, a flat frame means that all the wheels are flat to the ground. We'll talk more about that in just one second. And it has a removable liner. Where's my liners at? This part right here. It goes into the skate. Hopefully you guys can see. I know it's a little dark, but this just goes into the skate and it's called a liner. And the benefits of having a removable liner is that over time, this thing will wear out and start to peel open because it's just foam and fabric. So, I mean, I go through them about maybe once a year or so. And we'll get to another pair of skates here in a second that doesn't have a removable liner. It's important to have a skate that has parts that can be replaced over time because, I mean, we're buying these to last 5, 6, 7, 10 years maybe. So it's good to have everything be replaceable. That's just my opinion. You might have different opinions, but that's just how I've always liked it. So this is my skate. Once again, if you have any questions, let me know. Don't really know what else to say. I mean, it's perfect. It'll last you forever. This one has lasted me 7 years already and no complaints. So now we're gonna talk about more of a specialized skate. This is called a slalom skate. These are the Seba Trix 2, and these are meant for slalom. If you don't know what slalom is, it'll be up on the screen. It's where you go through the cones and do little tricks and stuff like that. Now the reason why these are made for slalom is because that they are usually a much lighter weight skate. It's got a semi soft shell boot. As you can see, it's kind of soft, but it's not like a plastic. It's a lot of it's carbon fiber actually. And another thing about slalom skates is that instead of having a flat frame, these two wheels, this wheel and this wheel, are gonna be pushed up. So it creates kind of like a little half circle, but very slightly. And the reason why is because they can pivot their weight on these front two wheels or pivot their weight on the back two wheels and have a lot more versatility when you're going through the cones and stuff. The reason why that's not good for street skating is because the terrain changes so much that you want to have all your wheels flat on the ground. Some people like to street skate and slalom. Hey, more power to you. I think it's dangerous. I would never recommend doing it. And also when you do jumps, when you're landing, the only contact to the ground is only going to be on two wheels. So either your contact on the ground is going to be on these two wheels, or these two wheels. That's why it's not good for street skating in my opinion. You should only buy these if you want to slalom skate. Another reason why, these are my friend's skates actually, Ricardo from the channel, and you can see here in the front, you see how just destroyed it's gotten? Because he skates them in the city. Oh, my head's kind of messing up. But anyways, you guys get it. It's so chewed up here in the front, and that's just from years of falling on it and taking all that damage. And these are meant to be skated on very smooth surfaces and not in the city, really. Another thing that I was talking about earlier, this one does not have a removable liner. So this liner is connected to the skate itself. So you cannot replace the liner. If this gets worn out, I mean, that's just it. You have to buy a whole new skate, and these are not cheap. These are really expensive skates and very specialized for a certain style of skating. Like, if you want these skates, you already know that you want them because you're a slalom skater. So that's my thought on those. Hey, do what you want to do. I can only tell you my thoughts. Okay, another controversial opinion. This is the last controversial thing, is these damn things here, the 3-wheel skates. I'm a hater, all right? I don't care what you say. If you like riding 3 wheels, hey, I love you. I think you should keep doing it. Personally, I hate these things. I do not like them. In my opinion, I think they are a gimmick, okay? Unless you're doing some very long distance skating, like I'm talking 10, 15 miles and up, marathon skating. It's just not good for just flowing. Again, you only have 3 wheels, okay? So you can't, with a flat setup like these, you have more control over your skate because there's more points of contact. That's just how I see it. Trust me, I've seen people ride these things and go crazy in them, and that's great. I'm so happy for you. I just don't like them. I personally think that they're a gimmick. They're cool. I try them every now and again, but it's just not for me. It's just not for me, and I'm sorry if you enjoy them. It might be hard to hear that I don't like these, and you're so high off the ground compared to the other ones. These wheels are gigantic. I don't know if you guys can kind of really even see that, but these are my 80mm wheels, and these are 110mm wheels. They're huge. They're huge. So when you're falling from higher. It's just, I don't know. I've never really liked them. So get them if you want to. They're basically the same as my skates. They have a hard shell here. This is a Flying Eagle skate. I highly recommend Flying Eagle for new buyers because they have Flying Eagle with 4x80, which is what mine are. So if you're looking for a nice quality at a good price, Flying Eagle is my go-to pick because mine are the FR1s, can get a little bit of expensive. So there you go. It also has a removable liner, all that good stuff. It's good, it's fine. If you like 3 wheels, do it. Hey, I'm sorry if you hate me now. Last but not least, where do I even start with these? These are the Powerslide SUV off-road skates, which are just insane. I mean, they got bicycle tires on them. I think these are 150mm. Those other 3 wheels were 110. So these things are huge, 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 huge. You're not gonna be skating anywhere with these except for the grass, the woods, places like that. It's got a fine boot. The boot's good. Removable liner, which is good. Please don't buy these. I bought these to make videos. It seems like such a good idea. It seems so fun. It seems great. It seems awesome, but it's not practical and it doesn't work very well. And you're not gonna really have a fun time skating. I mean, it is fun, don't get me wrong, but it's not like you're gonna be flowing. You're gonna be, it's like a drag. It's like running through water, waist-high water. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're running through waist-high water. So unless you are really got the money to spend and you just don't care and you just wanna buy them, then hey, go for it, try it out. But honestly, I would highly recommend staying away from these at all costs, especially if you're a new buyer. I just wanted to throw these in there. It's a gimmick skate. So now let's talk about hockey skates. Obviously, if you're playing hockey, get the hockey skates. I don't own a pair of hockey skates personally. The only really difference is that they're not gonna have this buckle up here at the top and this buckle here at the bottom. So it's gonna have a lot looser fit. And sure, you can crank the laces as tight as you want, but you're still gonna have a pretty loose fit when you ride hockey skates. If you're playing hockey, you're gonna get the hockey skates. And sure, you can ride them in the city if you want to. They definitely would work in the city. They'd probably work in the skate rink just as fine too. So I feel like hockey skates are kind of similar to the skates that I ride. And one thing I do have to say about hockey skates is that sometimes they can come with a high-low setup. The high-low setup is gonna be exactly what it sounds like. These 2 in the front will be high, these 2 in the back will be low. So it's gonna create kind of like a, like a slant when you skate. And that's just so they can get more speed, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken. Please correct me, or don't. So that's hockey skates. Get those if you want. And other than that, we have racing skates. There's a reason why I put these at the end. I mean, these are another pair of specialized skates. You're only gonna be doing them if you do hockey or if you do racing. So it's not much to really say. If you wanna do marathon skates, like 25 miles, get the racing skates. You're not gonna be skating and flowing in the city like you see on some of my YouTube videos. I wouldn't really recommend them in the rink. I've seen them one time in the rink and it looks out of place, but if you wanna do it, have fun, whatever, however way you want to. I'm not here to judge. So that's basically gonna do it for all the skates. If you have any questions, please don't bother me on future videos. Ask them in this video. I get the question, what skates do I ride? What skates do I buy? Almost every single day. And I love you guys, but holy smokes, I can't answer all you guys. So next time somebody asks me, I'm just gonna link them this video. If you thought this was helpful, please like the video. This is kind of a rare video that I do on my channel. Usually I'm having fun and just creating creative content. So if you want something that is going to be entertaining, please subscribe or consider subscribing, because we make videos every single week and it's a lot of fun. We have obstacle course challenges. We have exploring cities such as Florida, Las Vegas, maybe New York soon, who knows. We go everywhere, skating in the city of DC. So we've been in a lot of places. We have a lot of fun. We skated the Hoover Dam before. That was pretty cool. And what else am I missing? That's about it. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful. And thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, see you in the next one. Peace out.
Don't forget to ring the notification bell.